13 surprising ways a plant-based diet boosts health and longevity after 50. As we hit the big 50, we start to feel the effects of all those years of not-so-healthy eating choices. Suddenly, a trip to the bathroom becomes a marathon, and the idea of climbing a flight of stairs without getting winded seems like a distant dream. But what if I told you there is a simple solution to turn back the clock? It's not a time machine, it's the next best thing, a plant-based diet. Yes, you heard me right. Eating more plants can help you feel younger, healthier, and more vibrant. So let's dive into the world of leafy greens and quinoa and explore the ways a plant-based diet can positively impact your life after 50. Number 1. Weight management. Firstly, let's talk about the obvious. Plants are low in calories. That means you can fill up delicious, nutrient-packed fruits, vegetables, and whole grains without consuming too many calories. But it's not just about the calories. Plant-based diets are also rich in fiber, which is important for weight management because it helps you feel full and satisfied. Plus, fiber regulates blood sugar levels and prevents those pesky cravings for sugary snacks. Now let's look at some scientific evidence. A study published in the Journal of Public Health Nutrition found that plant-based diets were associated with lower body mass index, BMI, and lower rates of obesity in older adults. Number 2, promotes gut health. A healthy gut is a happy gut. And what do happy guts love? Fiber. And where can we find fiber? In plants, of course. Fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes are all loaded with fiber, which keeps things moving smoothly in your digestive system. But that's not all. Plants are also a great source of prebiotics. They are basically the food that your gut bacteria love to feast on. A study published in the journal Frontiers in Nutrition found that a plant-based diet was associated with a more diverse gut microbiome, which can lead to all kinds of good things, like better digestion and fewer stomach issues. Number 3, help prevent cancer. Plant-based diets are a delicious way to reduce your risk of cancer. Packed with phytochemicals, natural compounds that have cancer-fighting properties, plant-based foods regulate cell growth and reduce inflammation, two key factors in preventing cancer. Furthermore, a plant-based diet is naturally low in processed and high-fat foods, which is associated with an increased risk of certain cancers. So while you're enjoying a hearty lentil soup or munching on some crunchy carrots and hummus, know that you're not just satisfying your taste buds, you're also taking steps to reduce your risk of cancer. Number 4, support your eye health. Plants are loaded with all kinds of nutrients that are good for your eyes, like vitamins C, E, beta-carotene, and more. But let's get specific. What nutrients are especially important for eye health? Two big ones are lutein and zeaxanthin, which are antioxidants that protect your eyes from damage caused by things like UV rays and blue light. And where can you find these nutrients? You guessed it, in plants. Foods like leafy greens, broccoli, and peas are all great sources of lutein and zeaxanthin. A plant-based diet also reduces the risk of age-related macular degeneration, AMD, which is a leading cause of blindness in older adults. Number 5, improved skin health. Fruits and veggies are full of nutrients that protect your skin from damage, reduce inflammation, and keep it looking young and fresh. For example, leafy greens like spinach and kale are loaded with antioxidants that fight off the free radicals that can cause wrinkles and other signs of aging. And colorful fruits like berries, citrus, and kiwi are packed with vitamin C, which is essential for collagen production. That's the stuff that keeps your skin looking firm and youthful. And plant-based protein sources like beans, lentils, and tofu are key for maintaining skin elasticity and preventing sagging. Multiple studies have also shown that a plant-based diet reduces inflammation in the body, which can be beneficial for conditions like acne and rosacea. Number 6, better sleep quality. Plants are like the superheroes of the dietary world, packed with all the good stuff you need for a blissful slumber. Magnesium is one of their secret weapons, helping to regulate the hormone that controls your sleep-wake cycle. So if you're sick of tossing and turning, make sure you're getting enough magnesium. Also, a plant-based diet is typically high in fiber. Fiber regulates blood sugar levels, which positively impacts your sleep. When blood sugar levels are stable, you are less likely to wake up in the middle of the night craving a snack. And don't worry, there is a science to back it up. According to the Center for Nutrition Studies, a plant-based diet was effective in reducing the symptoms of sleep apnea. We've made it halfway through our list, and we sincerely hope you've enjoyed it so far. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and ring the notification bell if you want to see more content like this. Let's move forward with the video. Number 7. Enhance immune function. I'm sure you've heard the saying that an apple a day can keep the doctor away. Well, imagine what a whole plant-based diet could do for your immune system. When you eat a plant-based diet, you're giving your immune system a serious boost. All those vitamins and minerals help your body fight off infections and keep you feeling your best, like Wonder Woman with her lasso of truth. And let's not forget about all the antioxidants that plants have to offer. They reduce inflammation and keep your immune system in tip-top shape. But don't just take my word for it. A study published in the journal Frontiers in Nutrition found that a plant-based diet reduces the risk of chronic diseases and supports a healthy immune system. Number 8. Improved heart health. Studies have shown that a plant-based diet can lower your risk of heart disease, which is the leading cause of death for both men and women in the US. So how does a plant-based diet work its magic? Well, for one thing, plants are naturally low in saturated fat and cholesterol, which are major culprits of heart disease. By cutting back on animal products and focusing on whole, plant-based foods like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes, you can reduce your intake of these harmful substances. Another way plants help your heart is by providing plenty of fiber. Fiber is like a broom that sweeps out your arteries and keeps them clear of blockages. Number 9. Bone health. When it comes to bone health, many people immediately think of calcium and vitamin D, which are often associated with dairy products. But did you know that you can get all those bone-boosting nutrients from a plant-based diet too? They contain nutrients like calcium, magnesium, vitamin D, and vitamin K, all essential for strong bones. For example, leafy greens like kale and collard greens are great sources of calcium, while mushrooms and fortified plant milk provide plenty of vitamin D. And let's not forget about nuts and seeds, which are high in magnesium and other important minerals. But it's not just about the nutrients. A plant-based diet also reduces inflammation in the body, which is a key factor in osteoporosis and other bone diseases. Number 10. Lower risk of diabetes. Research has shown that a plant-based diet can improve insulin sensitivity and glycemic control, both of which are important factors in preventing and managing diabetes. Let's break it down a little more. The term insulin sensitivity describes how well your body responds to insulin, which is responsible for regulating your blood sugar. When you eat a lot of high-fat and processed foods, your body becomes less sensitive to insulin, which can lead to elevated blood sugar levels and eventually diabetes. On the other hand, a plant-based diet, which is low in saturated fat and high in fiber, improves insulin sensitivity and regulates blood sugar levels. Number 11. Improve respiratory health. Plant-based foods are typically high in antioxidants, which reduce inflammation in the lungs and improve overall lung function. And all that fiber from fruits and veggies, it keeps your digestive system running smoothly, which takes some of the pressure off your diaphragm and makes it easier to take deep breaths. But that's not all. Nutrients like vitamin C, E, and magnesium also support healthy lung function, keeping your respiratory system in tip-top shape. So if you're looking for a natural way to support your lung health as you age, consider adding more plant-based foods to your plate. Number 12. Mood-boosting effects. As we age, our bodies and minds go through some changes, and unfortunately, some of those changes can affect our mood and emotional well-being. But here's the good news. Eating more plants could keep those pesky mood swings at bay. One study published in the Journal of Environmental Research and Public Health found that older adults who followed a plant-based diet for 12 weeks reported feeling less anxious and depressed. And it's not just about the delicious taste. Plant-based foods are full of nutrients essential for brain health, like omega-3 fatty acids, B vitamins, and antioxidants. Plus, they reduce inflammation in the body, which has been linked to mood disorders like depression. Number 13. Reduced carbon footprint. When it comes to greenhouse gas emissions, animal agriculture is a major contributor. In fact, according to the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, the livestock industry is accountable for approximately 14.5% of global greenhouse emissions. The demand for meat and dairy often drives the expansion of agricultural land, leading to deforestation and the loss of carbon sinks. By reducing our consumption of animal products, we can help prevent this. Also, meat and dairy products are often transported long distances, contributing to carbon emissions. By opting for local, plant-based options, we can reduce the distance food needs to travel to reach our plates. Switching to a plant-based diet can have a positive impact on your health, the environment, and even your wallet. By focusing on whole, nutrient-dense foods, you can reduce your risk of chronic diseases, improve your energy levels, and enjoy a wide variety of delicious plant-based meals. So why not give it a try? Whether you're 20, 50, or 80, it's never too late to make a change and start reaping the benefits of a plant-based lifestyle. Do you find this video informative or helpful? Let us know in the comments section below. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on my future videos. Don't forget to like and share. Stay healthy!